right, but what we're looking at. No, that's.
So how long is this typical service? Does it range from like 40 to hours?
So for hers, it kind of depends. Everyone's skin is different, so she applies that color and it's not really sticky initially. It might take a little bit longer. And our brow tints and laminations come with
Pero
a
fíjese
wax
que si está bien usada.
No, y después cuando la están
I
grabando,
really feel
no le
like
gusta
this would
salir
be
súper.
good to get the brow lamination because her brows look like.
Si mira que su gafete le tiene cubierto su cara,
They
su
actually
foto.
look like they just need, they grow straight.
Ahí la tengo.
So like she can push them up, you know. I like that.
Como sabe que la están grabando.
I think y'all have the perfect demos, period. Because
Vicky, lo pone allí en su mesa.
Another question I just asked her was if she's ever had any allergic reactions to hair dye or hair color. That's something you want to be mindful of.
¿La apachurro o ya está normal?
Cosmos, our eyes and ears should be up front, watching the demo. If you have any questions related, feel free to ask questions, but that's what we're doing. Focusing up front.
Okay.
Okay, so,
You need to pull up a little bit
so does
closer,
the
pull up a
thickness
little
of the
bit
brows
closer.
have anything to do with how long it takes to?
I'm gonna start with mapping the brows, my little magic white string, and it is going to create a fire.
does anybody have clips? What do you need?
Cleanser.
Just a little clip like a curl clip. That's perfect.
Thank you. And then if you take a picture or video, if you tag us, repost it.
And this is step one. So this is like the session. We apply it and we let it sit. For her, in case you feel like yes, or I check it, and you always want to check because sometimes you might think it's gonna take a while to process, but actually, yeah. So about after 5-6 minutes, that's when you want to check.
Like the bullet pencil?
Yeah, there you go. As I'm applying this, I'm keeping this where her hair is.
So what are you doing right now, Savannah?
So I'm applying the step one solution to her brow hairs to soften and open up the cuticle. I'm keeping, she has beautiful eyebrows already. Oh, you talking about her? I think she went to go.
What?
Your mom?
Oh yeah, just to grab a clip. She's grabbing it right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm applying step one. I'm keeping step one on her actual brow. We don't want this firm solution to sit on her actual skin because that's how lifting happens, you know, like chemical burns. We don't want that. So we're just keeping it on the brow hairs.
Okay, so does it matter how you're applying it, the direction, how the hair is growing, the counter direction?
I typically follow the direction of her hair. It does depend. If someone has so much hair, I really gotta use that solution in there, you know what I'm talking about? But with her finer hair, we don't bother do all that. Initially, you just want to cover as much hair as possible with the solution. Even.
And do you charge for how much eyebrow they have? Because some people eyebrows, you know, that little itty bitty.
No, yeah, we don't charge for more.
Okay,
More or less.
it's the same, okay.
Let's say I got some on my skin, I'm not going to wipe off the excess.
Keeps it.
And then we're gonna do a zoom, so we're actually gonna add the wheel.
Okay, so now I am mapping
You
her
wanna do it
brows.
tight,
I
because
started
your bubbles and it's
creating
flat against
balance
the skin,
down
that
the
way it
middle.
actually processes.
I have a thickness in the highest point line. I did do a consultation with her, and normally my consultations consist of what type of brow shape do you like, what color, is there anything you like, and is there anything you don't like? I think, is there anything you don't like is a super important question, because I wanna make sure if they say something they don't like, then I definitely don't do that thing.
Yeah. So everybody everybody's measurements should be the same when you're actually measuring their eyebrows on their face?
No, okay, so that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
When I create where I want my starting point for my brows to be,
Yeah.
it's typically gonna be from the fold of the nose and then straight up. That may vary whether the client has a very narrow nose or maybe
Right.
they have their eyes set back further apart. So then you have to kind of found some kind of balance. The tail is gonna go from the outer corner of the outer corner of the nose to the outer corner of the eye. So turn just a little. So I would take my string up from here, and then that's about my ending point.
So would that be like an upside down triangle? Somewhat? You know what I'm trying to say? Where the peak of the upside down triangle starts from the nose and
Yes.
go all the way up.
Yes, you got it.
Just like that.
So you probably saw images similar to that. So yes, starting here, and then the ending to the triangle is like that. So you got it.
Yep. Okay.
And then I use this golden ratio tool to find the arc, but you might see other videos that pretty much show you how you can find it. Because you take a line and go to almost the iris of the eye. That's about where the brow arch would be. So now I'm going to create a brow, and then I'll show her. We'll go from there.
With lamination, I don't have to mat her first because her hair's gonna lay way differently after we're done. So we just laminate the actual hairs first and then we go in and mat. Versus she's gonna find a shape for her client since she's applying a stain, and she's gonna make sure the client likes that shape before she even puts the color on.
And how long does it typically last? That
It depends on the skin type and the aftercare. So aftercare is huge. Aftercare includes not directly washing the brows. We don't want to get them wet the first 24 hours. After that, when you are getting them wet, it's kind of like hair toner. The more it's underwater, the more it's going to fade. Think of it that way. So it's just a temporary stain. It's meant for the hair. So anywhere the client doesn't have hair, if it's just skin, it's going to fade quicker. So as you can see her tails, because she doesn't have much of the tails, that's going to be the first area to go.
Okay, so I've already
Okay,
done one
okay.
side.
Alright.
So she about to draw it first with like a pencil or something and then fill it in?
Okay,
So
so
with
this is my pencil. I can create an outline with, oh no, come closer. Yeah, take a look. So I can create an outline without using the pencil, just using the string.
The chalk,
Okay, chalk string. Anyone who wants to see.
There are pens, like I like to go in first with the string and then I use a pen, like a chalk pen to go over it. Just because I'm a little challenged with the string, and that's okay. There's different mapping tools and methods for everybody.
How's your experience so far? You look good.
It's just been amazing.
Step one.
I haven't even started.
Okay. So with that, I'm just gonna take the measurements from this side and bring them over to the other side.
Do you guys usually do the service like sitting up or are they laying down?
So I always taught sitting. Everybody now does it laying down. It's really whatever, your work setting is. At Trophy Beauty Spa, we still have them set up in a chair. We have a comfy chair and they just sit up. Because the longest it takes is an hour, so it's not too bad. And we typically give them champagne, so they're sitting.
I wanted to ask, so for ink, is that basically just the process right now since she has the lamination on over her? Like that was it when you just did the?
Yeah, so
That
literally,
was a pretty fast, smooth process.
yes, lamination is so much quicker. So if her brows are already she has them done already. She
I
has
think
them
it was the
makeup.
perfect demo also because her brows look like
They're already there.
straight and like are just
Yes,
just to like lift it more.
yes, and relaxing her hair a little bit. Her hair does naturally grow down, so
Yeah.
once we lift it up, one, it kind of fills in her tattoo a little bit and makes it look more real because you actually can see the hair flattening over the tattoo. But yeah, for lamination, it's super simple. I go in with an oil-free cleanser first. We want to basically make sure there's no oil sitting on the brows. And then I just apply the step 1 solution, and that's breaking down the cuticle, making it flexible. We put that in her brow, not on the skin. I've seen some people on TikTok or Instagram just slap it on and it's all over the lid. That's how people get chemical burns. Especially if you're waxing right after that, you are just lifting the skin and that's how skin gets ripped off. So you want to make sure it's just
So
on
you
the brow.
actually went on the brow here, like the
Yes,
brow.
just in her, where her tattoo is, that's where I applied it.
And then, so how do you make, like, cause you know how sometimes the How do you make the hair stay down? Because sometimes I be seeing the hair, like I can tell where they drew it or it's tattooed and then where the hair is. So how do you make the hair just like the aftercare? I mean, like how do you make the hair stay down so it still looks natural or not? Like
So with the lamination specifically, the lamination lasts like 3 to 4 weeks, so her hair is gonna be slicked back. However, that doesn't mean it's not gonna move. She's still gonna be able to reposition them. It's not like glued down, does that make sense? It's not like taking a brow gel. It's literally just making it more flexible and movable. So when I'm doing her brows, she's not gonna need any gel, but however, because her brows naturally grow down towards the tail, once it starts going away, it is slowly going to relax back into its natural position. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like she actually doesn't need to do anything. People can use gel if you're talking about like red hair sticking out, just like a brow gel will help or lamination.
That's nice. Brow gel. V, how you doing?
I'm good.
We're gonna remove this and now we're gonna check.
So that was like a 10-minute, 6
So
minutes?
I did 6 minutes.
Okay.
Typically around 5, 6, you're gonna check it just to see how they're processing. Most people with coarse hair are gonna need a little bit longer. She doesn't have very coarse hair.
Okay.
Now what I'm doing is I'm just fanning out the hairs, making sure everything's being processed. Somebody with a lot of brows, they're still gonna have the under hairs that are gonna poke straight out. This is where I'm catching that and I'm slapping solution on that one hair to relax it. Baby hairs that are just growing in, they are not gonna relax the same and they're gonna stick out like normal. That's totally okay. We actually don't wanna fry those hairs off. So it's just about educating the clients, like this one's not gonna lay down because it's growing right now and we're gonna leave it like that way. We're not gonna over process it. Can you guys see how all that's fanned out now? So everything pretty much, I'm giving
Literally. Oh my gosh, that's just like laying there. And you can see like the longer ones
Yes,
past her,
I like that.
you know what I mean?
So a way that I use to check, and I'm sure you guys seen this on TikTok, to make sure it's processed. Yes. Wherever I move the hair, if that's where it's going, you see how like I was able to do squiggles in her brows?
Literally.
We're almost there. So I'm gonna brush them out because I don't want them laying like that.
Exactly.
But that's just me making sure that it's processing. And I'm still gonna give it 1 more minute because I see some hairs that need a little bit more time. And I'm gonna brush out the other side too. Some people are gonna have longer hairs in certain areas. Some people don't trim their brows, some people do trim their brows.
Are you starting the color now?
Yeah, so now I've started the color. Once I wipe, it's gonna be a little softer. And clients that actually do have natural hairs towards the front of their brow, I try to use as much of the natural hair as possible to give it that natural ombre gradient.
Oh, so wait, I thought that you could only do it like in the hairs, so you're actually creating like a new shape?
Yeah, so that is the best part about this. Brow tint and lamination create a new shape.
Exactly.
Have you had somebody get brow tint and brow lamination at the same?
Absolutely. That's honestly what we normally do, but we thought it would be cooler to see 2 different processes at the same
They
time.
don't typically trim because we want them to be moved, but it does.
She's helping you out with it.
Am I gonna be in your work? No, okay.
Yeah,
Making sure
I do
Mom.
both of them.
I've seen it a lot.
Oh, okay, exactly, so you already know the process. Okay, so would you recommend this for somebody that has, oh, excuse me, that has a particular type of area on their eyebrow where hair doesn't grow no more? Because me personally, I got a scar on my eyebrow, so there's just one area where hair does not grow, like no more.
That's a good question.
Yes. So brow tint would be perfect for that because what it's gonna do, it's gonna fill in that little scar area and look almost like you filled it in with makeup.
Right, but it's a little bit more permanent than makeup.
Yes. So it's it's waterproof. So that means vacation,
Swimming,
swimming.
really even
Now,
pouring?
if you do go swimming, it's not going to last as long because eventually the water is going to break it down and
Right.
the chemicals that were in the pool. But yes, absolutely. It's very popular around summertime too. It's vacation time.
I have a question. So can I do that on myself?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I tint my own brows all the time. Yeah.
Really?
As long as you know your shape and you can
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
See, your brows look good.
Oh, they're not done now. Thank you. You guys should see me in the parking lot and beat my face real quick. I'm like, oh my god, I never wake up this early.
Your eyebrows are cute, that's what I said.
I
That's
just
how
thought of
I like
something.
mine.
I have a scar on one of my brows from childhood. And then when you did my brows, you can't even tell it's there. And I just completely forgot I had it until people started
Like
asking
with tinting and
questions.
matting,
Because it
like
was a
you want your
deep
client to like the shape.
scar,
Ooh, consultation.
kind of like right
You just
in
missed
my
one of the
eye.
best questions.
So you got the tint?
Yeah, I got microshade.
Lamination? Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
But I'm saying the whole process, you can't tell whenever you have it.
Where y'all see the vision and the mapping of it and the structure, and you guys wanna do it a certain way, and then the, like, client maybe doesn't want it that way.
Sometimes, yes.
I've had one
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not even done yet.
That's for the client.
Yeah.
So now, normally I would wax, but just for time, I'm using the brow razor.
Every time I do it.
Right. I'm not putting my
Yeah, you can tell you know this. And you already, I feel like you could already see the shape before you can, or before you put the lines there, since you've been doing it for so long.
Bring this is your phone on it.
I do.
Me?
Negative.
Love.
Why? You got a mirror too? No, friend. I'm gonna come look at V real quick. Period. And the skin all the way up.
Cause you can barely see it, it's like grayish, a little faded-ish.
Ahorita que se voltea.
That is not Vienna Todd.
I love that.
Natasha.
You gonna tag me?
Our beautiful demo.
Vienna Natasha.
I love it.
This is the
Right?
but who got this baby look? Only pen? Yes. It's more
Yeah, people actually do color their eyebrows. Like real
You all your services.
That's why you can study. They have 3D course.
So like, eyebrow painting and then like the
She's already
microwave
feeling
stuff. Do you do
herself.
it
She's
yourself
like,
or do you
Right,
like
you already know, girl.
With no eyebrows, and I'm Savannah does that.
Exactly. I love
She's
it.
a good person.
I'm gonna tag you on that clip there.
I'm glad I was gonna do my makeup today, but see everything happened.
We love beauty
Can you
school
turn-
for this reason.
Oh, I see.
And then I don't know if you know this, but one of the girls
Yeah,
on the back
so
of our
nice.
little manual, her name is Audie, and she went to school here. And we met, we met by coming to do a demonstration. And we
Did she
were
say 6 to
opening
8?
around that same time, and she reached out and applied, and now she's been with us for a whole year, and year and a half. And she's amazing, very detail oriented.
She said it lasts up to 3 to 4 weeks. 2 weeks for the.
Yes, for
Brow.
dryer.
Oh.
How long?
So that's for lamination, 3 to 4.
Six.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Lamination is 3 to
Yes.
4 weeks.
Yeah, they can get a little confusing.
And this one, how long?
1 to 2 weeks.
It's like a temporary.
Right. I'm gonna learn how to do it.
Yeah, because
I want to take her course, so.
I think
Ahí está la.
Is this, cause you guys are cosmetologists, so what like kind of
Because it's just temporary. I mean,
like do brows or
ahí está.
Well, we actually teach classes for this, but when we were learning brow mapping classes, I did permanent makeup. She worked at the brow bar in Ulta, so they had more advanced training. Yeah.
Are you guys blending it out right now?
Sí, yo.
Yes,
Así
so
se lo va a
I'm
hacer ahorita,
just
digo.
Yes, girl.
creating.
The only person I've ever let is Destiny. So I typically do my own, yeah. But I don't grow much hair anymore because I've been doing it so long.
Right.
It kind of just
You
stays.
changed your hair.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you
girl.
prefer like as a service
Y'all are
provider, do you
really
prefer to
good.
do mostly do services yourself?
Yo no pagaría por esto. Pagaría por como
Again, the only thing I
dura
can
más, pero este
And it's gonna last for 2 years?
Yeah,
If she washes around it, it can last longer.
Not ready for that. I'm like, sign me up for 2 years. I would take it.
I thought they were
Everyone.
So it depends where I go.
Right.
Oh, okay,
Oh, como los que están aquí. Ya va a ser calor.
But she's also like,
The brows are everything of the face. Like, I love it.
Tengo faldas que uso, pero sí están muy
like she wants to support you. So that's really good.
No. Kinda gives a little bit of a makeup look. Yes, but I don't personally.
The next one.
Baby
I know, girl, that's what I'm talking about. It's giving. Yes, it's literally like, she ate that ass.
Don't play with me. I went on a date
so
tonight
hyped for I'm literally so hyped for you. I love it.
I don't think I've ever had my eyebrows this clean.
All right, so now I'm just gonna fill in the other side.
Excuse me. I think I'm Miss Destiny Marie.
Right.
You wanna
No,
see?
she's
Come on.
recording.
You see?
No, we have a video. We have a video.
Oh, good.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's her.
I'm hyped for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just.
Yes.
I'm taking a picture of this side.
Okay, 3D a little bit.
And then.
And can you send me these pictures? B, can you send me these pictures?
I love the teamwork.
Teamwork brings the dream work.
That's perfect advertising for us.
Thank you.
That's 50-50.
It looks amazing, but
This is what I like.
Well, this is good right here.
Not everybody in my class hypes me up. I love you guys.
Right.
we love Chunky Beauty.
No.
Brows and
Hello.
Nobody touch them. Not even me.
But we are doing a special, so if anyone is interested in brow tint, it's $55. As long as you book this month, so you can be ready for a dance party or just like.
Wait, can you book
What if I pay right now?
Because
Does it have to be up for March, or we can book for like
You can book for April, you just want to be invited into the month.
Oh, okay. I get what you're trying to say. So if we were to book this month, it would still be the same price even if we were scheduled for the okay.
Do you have any mail like for the men? What do you have for the men for like the face cleanup and stuff? And for like just getting the face clear? Because I know a lot of men tend to look dingy. Like even last time, like it's an accident. I don't know. I mean, it's an
I'm
accident.
pretty sure Amanda didn't talk about that.
Like at least I can admit it, and I'm here to fix it.
No, ya lo
Husbands, brothers, sons, you know, and because like a lot of men
Es que así se lo
facials are
hice.
different than women. Facials are same
Es que yo
hair,
así
So we have one treatment that we tailor towards men, but it's literally the same thing we do towards women. We just call it a men's tuxedo treatment, so that way they feel a little
Right,
bit
exactly,
better.
yeah.
So skincare, like yeah, we do have men coming in. We just try to
Okay, I was
advertise
about to ask
for them, that way they feel a little bit more comfortable coming in.
So you still also do get clients that are men that get their eyebrows tinted?
Yeah, I have a few. Mostly mine are, the area we are in are mature. In Carmichael, they're older, so it's a great, I agree.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, okay, no, I do have some clients that know most of them are older men with the gray brows. They don't have
chai. Yes, the chai is gonna be.
So I don't do too
That
much
was
of
just a
them.
sample.
I
It's
do
more
dry.
it's more
And
really
then
base
it's like
color,
you're just- you
and
color
then
your
your low
eyebrows.
is more like a burgundy.
Yes,
And then what is your strength?
Training academy is, and she does take like 2 days a week.
Yeah.
She takes her away. You don't feel anything? That's good. I don't want you to feel anything.
Right.
You can feel something.
Yeah,
because
mine was
it's-
like a little
Yes.
So what if you say
When
no?
pain and
No, those will be different. So those are created by a manufacturer.
El mapping.
You're feeling that
El mapping is como el
but there's no hair. You see her hair's down here? I'm not laminating those because I know from putting them, I'm only laminating what we're keeping. So,
Okay, so, true.
is this a relaxer service?
Pero esos son de colores. Why don't you use that? ¿Te está poniendo eso?
You can. You can use it. I don't use it because I don't. I feel like it's being and I'm wiping it immediately off, so there are barrier bonds. Like, what is
That's
that?
theirs?
That's, you can use it. I don't put my money on it because I'm like, let me
Yeah, I
use
mean,
it.
again.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like the product that's created that has something in there that absorbs into the skin. That ingredient is really good. And on most skin types, it'll last
Because your brows are
about like 2 weeks.
A mí no me duraría eso porque tengo la piel muy grasosa. Eso depende. No, a mí no me.
So as you see, like, I didn't really do a lot.
Yo pienso que no se tiene que
And then
poner
I just
mucha
went back and
presión.
filled it in with like big strokes. So I'm gonna wipe. And then I have a little remover to remove anything outside the outer.
Yo se ocupaba que
You say you
porque
can't
se me
feel
bajan
tingling
así.
if your skin's sensitive or
Se la hubieran
something.
dado a
Use
usted.
retinols. If you use the retinol and you didn't
Mala
use
suerte.
retinol,
Pensé que no le iba a querer echar porque es bien delicado.
Ella también.
retinol is an ingredient that is really good for anti-aging right
No,
now.
fue lo que dice, pero también está caro.
Pero
La hace casi lo que
Pero si ustedes pasaron los digo que van a venir un día a la clase.
No, they can't. But
Y
marzo
se les
is
van
also
a pagar
very
allá.
big and it's like hard.
va a pagar el.
Es que todo esto es como nuevo. Muchas cosas que ahorita hay.
Los maestros no lo.
Sí,
Porque el tatuaje ese del tenis de niña que tendrá unos 5 años. ¿Te salió?
Primero al tattoo, porque
Primero el tattoo
me
así
acuerdo
que-
hace mucho tiempo que años que mi tía se hizo el eyeliner pero con tatuaje y se les mira ya verde y eso ya es diferente.
I'm just working on getting them symmetrical and
It's not. You cannot see.
really good.
And that's what the annoying is. Like, you spend all the time.
Some people like the fluffy. She doesn't like the fluffy. I'm just
But
trimming
no
down
shows
the
really don't make me.
that way. She doesn't like it.
You like
You might have to go out.
Gene is wild, girl. Look at these together over there.
Yo ni puedo. La buena se me dio before the client to say,
They don't show up, you sit at the doorway.
So I noticed it was slightly off, so what I did was I remapped, and I'm just gonna bring that down.
But that's just like the slightest movement where it just still looks straight, but it still got some movement. Of course. I'm sorry. And how long are you guys? I mean, how long? How oh yeah, how long are you guys around the next 3 days as well, or is it one? So you can't like
You'll have it.
no le pusieron de esa ella.
Oh, okay.
Did you do your eyebrows too?
Mine are on right now, but I started with microblading, and then one time I did that with words.
I might actually do brows. I'm not gonna lie.
But this was like,
I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna learn how to do them.
Like each
Actually,
I love this. It's so fun.
Hey, everybody was nice.
and then when you actually learn how to do it, then from there you can pick your own prices. Forget about that. And then now you can charge people
But my
to learn
only
from
thing
you.
is she's so small.
So on and so forth.
Yes.
So I would do it.
Small people, because when you're small and you're big like that, I just like, it's everybody's big, her back.
They just don't want to tell you.
Yeah, huge. Like she stands like this, but her back is like, if she turns around, her back is like this big. I don't know why her shoulders are the
She kind of built like her brother. Like she should have been the brother.
Ooh, Jing is
She
coming
is the big
along,
brother.
girl.
I'm like, when I see you with her
Wow,
brother
okay,
and
and
sister.
this is like a
She's
four-step
never a
process.
queen. She's the king.
Oh, wow.
So this one
Ivory
right
is the
here
monarch.
is, oh, I'm sorry, if you're trying to cut it down, I'm talking about applications, like this is a hydrating aloe vera, cause just like after perm, you wanna hydrate.
Right, like this is the oil of it.
Yeah. So I don't put oil on, like serum, like just a little serum.
Okay, serum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, molecular weight is bigger, so it doesn't absorb into the hair, it actually just sits on the hair, causing a film, and that will dehydrate the hair. So we don't want to dehydrate the brows, we want hydration. So
You're hydrating the actual follicle or the base?
I really thought this was different.
I think it's her brand, but the mapping, this thing, she said Amazon.
you don't want it dry.
Trophy Beauty is hers. But I mean, and then this is the mapping strength. You can buy, she said Amazon. And the scrub, yeah, you need to make sure they're clean. Are you? Podemos comprar los productos en la tienda.
Yeah, she did her. And I agree with I didn't know what she was.
But have you ever experienced
Eyebrows, I see it all the time. I have people like, oh, I have
Okay, so I'm gonna finish up with just adding some concealer, okay.
Concealer? Oh, like to clean it up in the bottom. Concealer es para limpiar así como
Exactly. Beauty spills everything. Look like all the right same thing.
That's real nice. It looks just like that.
24 hours.
Like a very light cleanup.
Yes, you wouldn't put your brows on your face, you wouldn't want to see the face in the toilet.
Exactly.
Breakfast is served, man.
Period. Like let her cook, cause she was looking.
I need you guys to do in the after for my
But essentially, in the night, you try to keep your
right?
Here.
and so typically this is where I'm a wax.
That's how I need to be doing my thing.
And she has a
Exactly.
Kanisha. Kanisha.
Oh, so you
Here, let me see this, so I can put it somewhere nice for you. There.
yes,
Casey. And then.
That's her. Like with the color.
okay, that was so good.
Don't play with me. Who said I ain't got eyebrows?
Let me see V.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Hello, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel browalish.
So I'm just cleaning with a little fake
Beautiful. Okay. Yes, you are. So a little bit about aftercare. She's gonna wash around these brows. You don't want to get them wet for 24 hours. And so basically, for 24 hours, you want to sleep like a princess. If within that first, you're sleeping with your hand in your face, or you sweat at night, it can make it get lighter in color. But the more you wash around it, the longer it'll last. So on average, I'll say a week, but the drier skin tones tend to last 2 weeks. Yeah, so that is your brow 10. Thank you. You're welcome. They want to get some big one.
puede hacer otra?
You know they got the makeup brushes? I know they ain't here to advertise them. I'm all in her makeup, but they owned by her.
Eyebrows, proportionate, glowing,
My sister does my hair.
fitting her face. She's working it. She's working it.
Hold on.
Let her see it.
Ya se va.
What's next? Everything is yeah, we just gonna start here. We gonna keep going.
I just like that. The style that I usually went off of is called Jada Waver.
Ya. Nomás la va a limpiar con.
A ver si no está